Okay, let's think. All right. Hello. I don't know if I can hear myself or not, but yeah, I can hear myself. Good. Let's start from just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. Hello, everybody. Good morning. It's Friday morning, and the weather is just beautiful. I thought I will start my very first vlog. Again, my back is open. Come on, close up, back. Okay, close my back. How do I keep forgetting it? Crazy. And just see, let me drive a little bit more, and then I can stop the vlog. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My vlog. Basically, I'll be trying to capture video every once in a while and then upload it to YouTube, to this channel. But I'll basically just record what I have to say in my mind and show you guys around where I live here in Khubr, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. Maybe the first thing I should start talking about is a little bit about myself. And for example, why did I decide to vlog? Yeah, so I'll make the video with two parts. First one is why vlog, and the second part probably will be why buy a motorcycle. So let's begin. Why did I decide to vlog? Is I always like to think that I'm an extrovert. I've taken some personality tests, and there are basically two types of people. If you don't know about them, you can just Google it. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Extroverts and introverts. Being an extrovert basically means that you think out loud, you talk to people, you like to share what you think, and you just don't lie sort of to think for yourself. And an introvert is a person that thinks to his or her own self. But neither of them means that you're a smarter person or anything else. Just the let's say how I prefer to think. I find myself talking a lot with my friends, and some of my friends, let's say, a lot of the time I feel that extroverts people don't understand them quite right because, you know, they share their ideas a lot, and that's not necessarily a good thing all the time because, you know, you'll get a lot of comments and a lot of different opinions, and which is good actually, having different points of view. But when you get too much points of view, too much opinions, I don't know. I'm just talking about myself. Sometimes you feel disoriented, and like you don't know what to do, what to. Basically, you don't know your opinion about what to think of. Being an introvert is sometimes good because you think for the ideas yourself. But it's a good thing that you realize if you're an extrovert or an introvert, and basically make good use of it. And you know, think of some ideas. Whether you talk about yourself, talk about it to yourself, and you know, think about it, or share it with other people, and then you know, get different points of view. But in any case, I decided to start a vlog so that I can show my friends, my family, what is it like to be on a motorcycle, and basically seize the opportunity to share some ideas, and feel free to talk about it, because usually when you're talking about an idea with another person, not in a bad way, but you get interrupted, and yeah, somebody might actually cut off your line of ideas. But when you're vlogging, you're basically talking to yourself. Yeah, which feels a little bit weird because I'm literally, I don't know if I pronounced it right. You're talking to yourself. And it's a good thing. If you talk to yourself sometimes, you get to learn more about yourself, what you like, your opinion about subject A, subject B, subject C. So, yeah, so I'll be uploading the videos on YouTube, and I really wish that it will be a good experience, you know, sharing ideas with people and seeing what people think about certain subjects. And yeah, because it's cool. I mean, I'm not subscribed to a lot of YouTube channels, MotoVlog or MotoVlog, but I watch a lot of videos MotoVlogging. And I really, really enjoy them because you get to see what other people think, and especially seeing other people from other countries and other countries, other cultures, what do they think about, and how do they perceive certain subjects. It's really interesting. Oh, the weather is just beautiful, man. I wish it stays like this forever. Yeah, so that's the part why I decided to start a vlog, and I'll talk about the second part, which is why buy a motorcycle. And it always strikes me because although I live in a country where we have, I don't know the exact number, but around 3,000 deaths per year from car accidents. That's a huge number, man. It's so sad, actually. So sad to know that I live here. And not to say it's a bad country. No, I love it. And it's a really nice place here in Saudi Arabia. There aren't so many activities around, but it's a nice place. I mean, they're tax-free, free education. There's always work vacancies. I mean, you wouldn't be able to find the job that you want without having the proper background, having a bachelor's or a master's degree. But it's easy to find a job over here. It's not hard. It's not hard. Uh, it's a good place, but every person has a hobby, let's say, and however he keeps himself busy. Whether some people read books, some people watch movies, some people go camping, barbecuing all the time, going to the desert. Beautiful, beautiful sand dunes we have over here. Uh, I don't know. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. Every person has a different hobby. Some people bake pizzas in their houses. Some people dance to music. Some people drive motorcycles. And actually, the way it started is I have a friend of mine. Why are you walking so slow, man? uh, Actually bothered me more than it should. But anyways, yeah, a friend of mine in the company I work for bought a motorcycle. It's a Suzuki 250cc. I think it's a 1997 or something like 1999 model. And when he bought it, I was like, "Yeah, man, can I try the bike?" And he was generous enough to let me try it, although I have no experience in driving a two-wheeler. I only had a little bit of experience in driving a four-wheeler manual gear ATV, or I don't know if that's what you call it, ATV. And yeah, I tried the bike. I almost hit a car for the first time. I lost my balance, and he'd let me try it every once in a while. And yeah, I know I didn't have a license, and not a good thing. I should, get proper training, and but yeah, I wasn't driving in highways. I wasn't driving in public roads. I was driving in private roads, and until I got really comfortable, let's say, in driving a motorcycle, I actually, I mean, seriously thought about it, and I looked. I wouldn't say like too much, but I looked for what bike to buy, and the very first bike I thought of buying was a Honda CBR 250. Honda CBR 250 with the Repsol color, and I don't know what they call it. Yeah, it's a very nice small bike for a beginner. And I started thinking about it, researching about it, and then while I was researching about the CBR 250, I found the Kawasaki Ninja 300. Man, that bike is so sweet. It's a small bike, I know, but it really has enough power that I never tried it, but that's what I understand. People, talking about it, they tell you that it has enough power to actually, you can have it for quite some time if you're a guy that doesn't like speed so much. And I watched a lot of videos about it, and I fell in love with it. And I actually went to the dealer and almost bought the bike. I almost bought the bike. But then when I saved up some money so that I can buy the bike, I went to Harley Davidson, so that I asked around, and they told me that only Harley Davidson gives proper motorcycle driving lessons. And I went to them, and I saw all of the bikes. I actually saw this Sportster 8083. I liked it, but I didn't think of it because it was out of my budget. But when I started the training, they trained me on a similar one. Actually, even the same colors, but an older model. And I just fell in love with it. It's just exactly what I want. It's exactly what I want. I don't want to be sitting on a bike, crouching over on it. I want a bike where I can just sit up straight, I mean, even if you look at this, I'm thinking of installing forward controls, but I still like this mid controls, and I ordered the handlebar. It should be here within a month. A little bit higher, not so higher, like a crazy one, just a little bit higher. Uh, yeah, and I was going to buy it on lease, not buy it, basically lease it. And I went ahead with all of the paperwork after I got my license, and by the day I went for the down payment. When I went for the down payment, I was like, you know what, man? I'm already leasing my car. I have a Chevrolet Malibu V6, and I'm like, I don't want extra money. It just feels bad when you know you get your salary and then part of it is gone already. Um, yeah, so I just bought the bike cash, and I remember I lived for like say 2 weeks, 3 weeks with almost no money. But hey, man, it's worth it. It's worth it. I mean, I'm enjoying it so much. Um, and yeah, why drive a motorcycle? Because it's really fun. I would say it's really fun. It's really overwhelming. I mean, once you get on a bike, you just forget everything. You forget work. You forget whatever problems you're having in your life. You forget. I mean, listen to that. How could somebody not love that? Just sounds beautiful. So yeah, I decided to ride a motorcycle, and actually, I'm not using it as my main uh, commuting vehicle. I still use my car. I would like to use my bike, especially going back and forth to work, but I actually don't keep the bike at where I live. I keep it in the parking lot in the company I work for. It's a secure parking lot, so I don't need to worry about it. Because where I live, there are a lot of kids in the neighborhood. Uh, yeah, kids over here and they are very, very curious little angels. Yep, devils, not angels. Being kids. uh, yeah, and I just go to work, you know, on the car and park the car over there. And after the working hours or during the lunch break, I just take the bike and go. Uh, for example, today is a Friday, and weekend over here is Friday and Saturday. So I just woke up really early today uh, to shoot this video. And yeah, I'm planning to move from where I live soon, but I'm not entirely sure if I should move because where I live is relatively cheaper than other places, and I like it. I gotta be honest, I like it. I mean, I'm a guy that I don't have very high standards. I'm okay with where I'm living. I'm a bachelor. I'm a guy. I'm living alone, and I really don't need to spend money on a good place. I mean, my place is good. It's not bad. It's good enough for a bachelor, for a single guy living alone. Uh, it's good enough. It's good enough. So yeah, but anyways, if I move to another place, I actually found another flat, a very nice flat, but almost triple, triple what I have to pay for the flat that I'm living in right now. But it has a private parking lot. Sorry, a basement parking lot where I can keep the bike and just hide a little bit behind the corner. It's sheltered from the sun, sheltered from the humidity, sheltered from the rain. And it's a nice building with a lot of people who live there are very nice people. Uh, let's say they are, yeah, because it's a little bit more expensive, you'd find people with a little bit better jobs over there. Behind me. So yeah, that's why I started to buy a motorcycle. Basically, it's a hobby, and man, I just love the community. You'll find a lot of great. Whoa, what are you doing, man? You find a lot of people, sharing the same interests. There are a lot of bikers here in Saudi Arabia. I was actually amazed, and I think every motorbiker or motorcyclist knows that it's just endless. It's just endless. You can sit and talk for hours and hours with people who have other bikes, and it's really interesting because people who don't have bikes, even people that don't have bikes, they'll come and ask me, oh, cool, man, you have a motorcycle. What is it like to drive a motorcycle? And yeah, you can get to share your experiences, talk about it, especially with other bikers. You can, sit with them and tell them, for example, I installed this badass exhaust on the bike, or I ordered the handlebar and I'm installing it, and I flipped the mirrors over here, and you could just start talking about it. That yeah, for example, this is better than that. This one looks better. This one is more practical, and so on and so on. It's just endless, endless, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's keeping me quite busy, and I'm liking it. I mean, a lot of people told me that I have or I changed a lot. To be honest, yeah, uh, I wouldn't want to say it in a bad way. I changed in a good way. At least that's what I think about. Uh, every once in a while I'd have a different hobby. I'm a guy that likes to. I'm the kind of guy that likes to try new stuff. Yeah, for example, riding a motorcycle, going to different places, playing the guitar, reading books, drawing, uh, being active on social media, uh, fixing my own car, my own self. We don't have a lot of people who do that over here. We usually have our cars fixed in a shop. But if it's an easy thing, oh, no, come on. If it's an easy thing, I'd like to do it myself. No need to have somebody fix it for you. Um, and I don't know if this is going to be the case because the motorcycle is just brand new. I know it's really dirty because it has been raining. Um, but maybe in the future, when I use the bike a little bit more because it's still under the warranty, and it's new. You'd like to keep it clean and have basically the dealer maintain the bike for you. Um, but that should be very very interesting to maintain your own bike. Uh, yeah, so different hobbies, um, and I think every person should try to experiment. Yeah, experiment around. Especially if you're feeling bored. Uh, I mean, once you start working, I mean, I just graduated 2 years ago, and I've been working from the company for about 2 years. I mean, in 3 months, I'll complete 2 years, and uh, the working life is completely different than the university life because in university, basically, you are self-driven. You're the guy who. Hello. Yes, it's a camera. Recording. Yeah, I'm recording you now. Helmet? It's about 1,000 riyals. Yeah, but the camera is alone. I bought the camera on the side. Huh? Only recording. Yeah. Not what? I don't understand you. Yeah. 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 It's a video. Video. And then I go home and I watch the videos or upload it to YouTube. Huh? Yes. Yes. What a nice guy. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And what a nice guy. He's an Indian, I think. Uh, what was I talking about? Yeah, experimenting and trying different hobbies. Basically, you can. I didn't see that. Yeah, you can try different things. I mean, when you start in the, yeah, I was talking about the university times. You're basically free. You can get to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do, because you basically you are your own boss. For example, if you decide to study in the afternoon, you can study in the afternoon. You can choose when to get your classes. I mean, if you want, if you want morning classes, he really wants to talk, but sorry, man, I'm vlogging. I'm vlogging. Uh, yeah, basically, you can choose the time if you want your classes in the morning or in the afternoon or whenever you want. Uh, yeah, and then for the studying time, you can also choose when you want to study. Oh, the microphone just it's moving my mustache. It's really getting into my mouth. Yeah, that's another interesting topic to talk about: mustache and the beard. But yeah, in the working life, you work from 7 to 4, and you have to wake up early, and you have to go to work, and you have to stay at work, and basically you can't do anything except work. And when you leave work, I mean, you only have so many hours by the end of the day, and then you have to go to sleep, and you have to go to sleep because you need to have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Nobody's here. You need to have good. Well, fuck, this road is just broken. Uh, yeah, so you really gotta find a hobby because, especially, I mean, that's a nice thing about the working life is that you are really free after the working hours. You really don't have to do anything after the working hours. I mean, I understand if you have some job that you didn't finish or you want to finish your job earlier, you're excited to it, especially programming. Sometimes I would stay at work until like 8 the evening, 8 at night, 9. But still, like you get to choose what you want to do after the working hours. You're totally free. But in university, you have homework you have to do at your home. Um, yeah, so try to find something. If you get bored, I mean, buy a motorcycle or, go find something to do, read a book, learn a new language, find how to say this, a crafting job maybe, build a model of an airplane, or you gotta do something. You gotta keep yourself busy, or otherwise you'll feel extremely bored and extremely tired. So, of what? A cycle? A bicycle? Nah, I wouldn't buy one. I wouldn't buy one. Yeah, I had one for a little while. Actually, I had two, and I used them for like a couple of months, and then I just sell them or throw them away. I don't like physical activities a lot. Yeah, that's something else you can do. You can go to the gym, what the fuck was that sound? What the fuck was that sound? I don't know if you guys heard it. My ears, holy shit, I'm deep. Yeah, but in any case, I don't want to take so much time shooting this video. It's the very first video, and yeah, just one last thing I'll talk about is the length of my videos. I don't want them to be like fixed. Some motovloggers, they like to, for example, make every video, for example, 10 minutes or 15 minutes exactly. Some people 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Mine, I'd like to keep them flexible. Not flexible. I just talk until I feel I talked enough. And that's something about me. I can talk for hours and hours, no problem. That's the part of being an extrovert. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and please, I don't know why every YouTube channel says that, but guys, please subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends. I mean, actually, the people I would like the most to watch these videos are my friends and my family and the people I know, because it would be very interactive for me. I wouldn't be, talking to whoever is watching my videos through comments, which I would really, really appreciate. And I mean, I have zero experience in that. I don't know how much I can communicate with another person through comments. But yeah, please do subscribe, and hope to catch you guys later.